What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live breaking down this upcoming DraftKings slate for January 14th, 2022. Before we begin, hit like button for me, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's been a ton of y'all know. The presenting sponsor of the show is Hotsteak Daily Fantasy. Hotsteak is the world's quickest daily fantasy game. Went up to 25 extra money. We're predicting the next play at bat or shot. So you just predict basically inline betting, taking the over and under. And then come hang out with us at Daily Grind Fantasy. We have a great group of guys and gals in here. Matt and TJ provide an amazing core. This is the core from the 12th, so kind of check it out right here with projections for DraftKings, Yahoo, and FanDuel. I'm not doing Yahoo tonight. I just didn't have time to pull up the Yahoo slate, but we are doing DK, of course. I'll bring back Yahoo tomorrow. So we're talking about this first game in Charlotte at Orlando. So Cole Anthony, 7-8. I love the price tag on him, especially with Noah Wendell Carter Jr. I love, like I said, Cole Anthony running this offense. If we look at Franz Wagner at 5'9", he's in play. I like his upside. Mo Bamba's questionable, so we need to keep an eye on that because with Wendell Carter out, we're going to see more of Robin Lopez at 4-4, which will be amazing value, especially against the Charlotte team. Terence Ross, 5'2", two-score independent for me. Jalen Suggs, Gary Harrison, O'Keefe are kind of all out of play. On the Charlotte side, though, I hate playing this team with a passion because I just don't know what's going to happen. But when the ball's under 9K, he's in play for me. So Miles Bridges, 8,000, no thank you. Rozier, 7-4. Hayward, no thank you. Washington and Plumlee are still splitting minutes. And then Cody Martin, he's providing good minutes off the bench. I just don't know if I trust it. That's my only issue. And then on Toronto and Detroit, no Scotty Lawrence, possibly no Gary Trent. So we need to keep our eye out for that because we could see Sleeve start. We could see Kim Birch start once again. But Van Fleet's been playing on a whole nother level. I love his upside here. It's probably against Detroit. We could see a blowout. Pascal Siakam, 9-5, is in play. OG Anunoby, I'm never really a fan of him unless everybody's out. Chris Boucher, 5-4, not really on my radar. On the Pistons, though, no Jeremiah Grant, no Olynyk, and no Frank Jackson. So the main guy that I want to get to is Cade Cunningham at 7-6. I love the price tag on him to keep this team in check. Steve Bay, 7-1. I'm not a fan of his, and neither am I on Henrik Diallo with Cade Cunningham healthy. And then Trey Lyles, it's not just hard to trust him at over 5,000. And then Corey Joseph, 4 off the bench, I'm not really a fan of either. But Phoenix and Indiana. So Devin Booker and Chris Paul both in play. Much of they go to Devin Booker, though, based on the upside. DeAndre Ayton's in a great matchup here. I love that at 7-6. And then Mikal Bridges, 5-6, not really on him. Jay Crowder's price did rise up, obviously, after last game, after being in the 3Ks. So we could see more of him, but at 4-9, I'm not a fan of that. I'm kind of off of that. Indiana, Sabonis, 10-1. I love him if there's no Brogdon. That's just the only way I'm going to play him, though. And then Karis LeVert, 8-3. No, thank you. Stevenson, 5-1. I'm not playing that. Jarate, 4-5. I'm not playing that either. Miles Turner, 5-8. I don't like it, honestly. Don't really like a lot of this Indiana team, especially if Brogdon's out. I'm just going to get the mainly Sabonis for me. So Boston at Philly. On the Boston side, Jason Tatum, 9-3. I'm not really liking that. Not really liking Jaylen Brown at 9,000. Again, I want to play guys that are – I want to play teams that have COVID that have COVID players because that will lead for us to have more usage rate to go around. So given that this team is fully healthy, other than Marcus Smart, I might get some of Dennis Schroeder at 5-4 if there's no Marcus Smart, but everybody else is out of play to me. The Philly team – so this Philly team's interesting. My friend DFS Warstrike, he actually went to the Philly game and he said there wasn't a lot of energy on this Philly team at first. So that does kind of scare me playing this Philly team. I'm going to take that into consideration. So Joel Embiid, 11-2, the only guy I really want to get to. Tobias Harris, 7-5, not playing that. Tyrese Maxey, 5-6, is okay in the mid-range. With Danny Green out, we're going to see more Matisse Thybulle and more Korkmaz. So both those guys are in play as values, but everybody else is out of play. On the Golden State side, we just saw them get blown out by Milwaukee. It was bad for this Warriors team. So Steph Curry, 10-6, I'm not liking that. He never really hits value for me. Andrew Wiggins, 6-2, I'm not playing that. Klay Thompson could be sitting out this game for rest, which I saw in the reports. So Jordan Poole would be a viable option at 5,000 to get more minutes. But everybody else, Gary Payton, we could see more of Otto Porter Jr. at 4-7. So on the Bulls side, though, Vucevic, DeRozan, LaVine all in play. It's just kind of a carry yourself with them. Lonzo Ball, 6s. I like the price tag under 7K. And then we could see more of Ayu Dosamana at 3-4 with no Caruso, no Javonte Green, and no Derrick Jones Jr. And Kobe White's in play at 5,000 is another value. So on the Atlanta Miami side, on the Atlanta side, so no Capella, we're going to see more of Okongwu. I love that at 4-8. So Who's going to pick up the minutes now for Cam Reddish? Because we know we just saw him get traded, so we could see more of Gallinari. We could see more DeAndre Hunter at 3-4. We could see more possibly Delon Wright. I don't know who's going to start for him. So that's going to be the main guy I want to get to though as a value. And then Bog at 5-3. I like that to see his minutes bump up with no Reddish now, and John Collins 7,000. I like a lot of this Atlanta team. Miami said I'm repping obviously Tyler Hero, so I love him here on this slate at 7-8. No Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler's questionable. We could see more Kyle Lowry. You're at 7. I like it. 7-2 still seeing good minutes, but again, I like it, but he's going to be very contrarian. The Max Struss could start once again at 4-9. So he's a value play to look at. So Cleveland and the Spurs. So on the Cleveland side, Darius going 7-8. I like the price tag under 7-8 or under 8,000. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Kevin Love, kind of a similar, kind of a worse version of what's happening in the Bulls side with the big three. So Kevin Love would be the main guy I want to get to possibly at 6-2. Lauri Markkanen, I'm not playing Stevens, and I'm not playing Cedi Osman. On the Spurs side, DeJounte Murray, I like DeJounte Murray if there's no Derek White, but if Derek White's in, then I'm kind of off of DeJounte Murray as a whole at 10-2. And then Jacob Poeltl, I like him to see good minutes. Lonnie Walker, everybody else, I'm not trusting with possibly Derek White being back because their price tag would be way too high. Houston and Sacramento. So Christian Wood, Kevin Porter Jr., main two guys I want to get to. I like some of Jae'Sean Tate at 5-3. Sengun, we could see Ty start for Sengun once again. So that would be another value. Then Eric Gordon, 2 score dependent. But like I said, Jae'Sean Tate's in play at 5-3. I like the upside he brings. Christian Wood under 8K. I like that. And then KPJ at 6,000. A little bit too cheap in my opinion in this fast-paced matchup. On the Houston side, Halbert and Darren Fox, their price tags are very similar, obviously, once again. So both those guys are secondary options for me. Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, and I'm not playing them too. Rashawn Holmes is questionable, so that could downgrade Alex Len to start. But I like Rashawn Holmes at 5-5 if he's in bad playing. And then Dallas and Memphis, no Porzingis, so we're going to see more of Kleba. But at 4-8, I don't like that. Jalen Brunson, 7-5, mid-range option. Tim Hardaway Jr., 5,000. I'm not liking that. Luka, though, in this matchup, he's going to go up against Jay Morant, which I love this matchup for Jay Morant at 9-2. Jaren Jackson 7-2. If there's no Steven Adams, once again, I like that at 7-2. Desmond Bane 6-8. I like the price tag on him. And then everybody else is kind of out of play. I'm not trusting Tyus Jones in big games. So that wraps the slate for us, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everybody's a great and safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.